Hey there, what is up? I am Yalak, and this is going to be the rarest of rare. It is going to be a 2-video day. I tried to do this live this morning, and I went back to watch the video, and the video wasn't there. I don't know what happened, or whatever. Anyway, that's kind of a little disappointing, because I did something today that I have not been able to do on this account yet. This War Factory, as it happened, was a repeat. Now, also I had seen some preview videos from yesterday, so I knew this layout beforehand. We'll look at the layout very quickly. And this is all, spoiler alert on all of this. Yeah, I got it down. Yeah, I got us pulled off a triple tap on this hit, which I saw some people having problems with yesterday, and all I will say is I'm no Zedmont, so the fact that I was able to pull that off surprised even me. So here's the layout. I don't see any purpose at all in going to the right-hand side. There's no free GBE to be found, lasers and doom cannons that are going to make your life miserable. Oh, wait, sorry, nope, not even. Yeah, no free GBE. So it is what it is, and the trouble for me with this layout is that I don't have a ton of GBE. Very quickly, I've only done a few AZ attacks on this account. This is pretty decent. I got this guy, it took a few tries. Couple of the barrages my mines didn't clear, and at least 2 times I did not, well, at least once I didn't nail this shock, and then the first time I tried, I ran out of GBE and didn't have the GBE for that shock. So, we'll watch the successful version. The first time I tried, I did a double smoke up by the HQ, trying to be conservative, and being conservative ended up getting me killed. So, I ended up deciding on, and the double smoke isn't necessary unless you really have 8 boats anyway, of Zukas, and I don't. I only have 7. So I ended up just going with a single smoke to get there, stretching the smokes out pretty much as possible. I need this one shock here, and that time I got it. And so this goes down pretty easily, but the GBE was tight. Again, the first time I did it, I threw 1 extra smoke and didn't have the GBE to pull off a shock. Right? So I just stood there and got wrecked. That was fun. So, looking at this War Factory, having just done that, I was a little bit nervous because, oh, why am I looking out there? It's not going to be out there because I killed it. I was a little bit nervous because if you look at this layout, you're going to have to do some smoking. The last time I did this, I did not succeed, and I did not succeed because I spent too much time trying to clear things out over here. I ended up getting, I'm actually going to use the paint tool here for a second. Oh my god. That's terrible timing. Paint tool. So I ended up getting to about here last time, and I really just needed 1 more hit, but unfortunately you only get 5 tries. So this time I decided I was not going to mess around with this part of the world more than necessary, but I did need, if my parking spot is going to be up here next to these boom cannons and mortars, then I'm going to want a little bit more leeway by removing these guys. But that is going to require some smoking. Last time I tried hacking up over here, I thought it would be more effective if I just walked up and cleared this area, and that proved to be the case. But with the GBE being as tight as it is, like even smoking the beach, walking up to here, and shocking is, like I had to count my GB beforehand for all of that. So anyway, posted my, I'm going to let this run. This is going to be the triple tap attack, and I was pretty impressed with this because I didn't think it was going to come off. That's what she said. Anyway, so the plan is to hack these, manually clear up here, and try along the way to use extra GBE to BART those guys down. And that's with lasers in range too. A couple lasers running around. That's yeah, at least 2 lasers ranging her. So yeah, I was alright with that. So my first video this morning was on my max level account, and this is probably the easiest War Factory, I have to say. No shield. You know, I mean, there is a good spot up there. Now we're barding. If I can do it with a level 42, then it's pretty easy War Factory. Still, I mean, so it was a solo on the max account. On this account, though, to be able to pull it off, I was pretty okay with that. So, you don't need to sit there and watch GBE happen. You know what the plan is. Attack 2. A little bit more hacking. Okay, yeah, I did do a bit of hacking up in the corner, but that was more, it was to clear the way for my Zukas. So we'll put that in 2x mode, because, you know. Double tap, let her die, and more GBE up top. And barding, and barding, and barding. And then the next attack is... Next attack? Fourth attack? I think it's the 4th attack. One of the attacks is strictly a GBE attack, and we can skip that. Gets the mortars mostly down. Actually, no. There's one point of interest to note here, and so I will note it. So just GBE. Blah, blah, blah. And we get all but that one mortar down. And then I decided to leave it because its health is so low. I know I can kill it with 1 artillery on the next attack. And right now, if I tried to use artillery on it, it would cost me probably 11 or however many artilleries I've thrown. But if I do it on the next attack, it'll only cost me 3 for the initial artillery, and it'll give me the 3 back. So basically, it's a free, it's a free tower at that point. So marked up top the Doom Cannon and the mortar so that the girls would get to them quickly, and away we go with the walking and the clearing. And I felt like, well, first of all, this attack went pretty well, all things considered, but it kind of helped that I felt like I had a little bit of extra leeway, seeing that things were going moderately well for me. Yes, I need to work on my beach smoking, I know that. So there, like, line smokes, trying to be as conservative as possible. Sometimes conservative is good, and sometimes conservative gets you killed. So here, I'm like actually doing better than I would have expected. And just start clearing stuff out. Mortars are down, everything that can range me back there is down, and I'm just trying to keep away from the remaining rocket range, so I can get these one-hitters down and make my life easier later on. Those last girls, I decided not to flare on anything, just try to put a little bit of damage on the core, because why not? It all counts in the end. And then the final hit. Do not know what happened with that video this morning, but this is actually not terrible, because that video was getting to be about 13 minutes, I want to say, and this will go much faster. However, it does take away the element of surprise, and we'll watch this one in 1x mode. It does sort of take away the element of surprise. Lost the delay there, if you noticed, when you do it on the spot live. Like, the one thing, so there was a tiny peak, 1 girl peaked right there, and 2 more peaked right there, and with the laser in range, that scared me to death. That's the sort of thing that you don't see, or you don't get on this kind of a, you know, on a replay. So here we get Brick shot in the face, because I'm smoking the girls and not Brick, and trying to conserve a little GBE. And if I had it to do again, honestly, I'd just let her get shot in the face again, because I wanted to save my GBE for the top up here. Decided to use a little bit for shocking, just because at that point nothing can shoot me. Nothing down here, nothing at all. So I felt like that was a pretty good trade-off for Brick. And I've got now this one cannon is back live. Oh, shocked it again. It's picking off a few girls, but you see that we've got tons and tons to spare, and boom, down goes the War Factory for the first time on this mini account. And so I can honestly say that this is the first time I have ever knocked down a War Factory twice in one day. And that made me very, very happy. I have always loved War Factory, and I say so all the time. But there is nothing better than making War Factory go boom, especially when it's on your level 43 account. Alrighty, I gotta check in on that hour 33. We got to, what's op reward today? I guess we're picking up this, because I don't want, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so, that is War Factory going boom, even on the mini account. And, yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. I've got a crab coming in. The trader is coming in a few hours. That's kind of interesting. It's only Thursday, but whatever. People are rumoring mega deals, and so can't wait to find what that is. Anyway, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, say hi. I'm Yalek, and hope you have a great day.